everybody to just meet me on the mat and we can start. Let's start our watches. Okay, come to a nice seated, comfortable position. Move the fleshy part away. Hands on your knees, eyes closed. And let's breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in positivity. And breathe out the negativity. And continue this way. Think about how or what you would like your intention to be for today's class. It can be relaxation. It can be a certain pose that you want to do. What I do want you to think about is the gratitude you're going to give yourself for coming today, for showing up. Not for anybody else, for yourself. Thank yourself. Put one hand on your belly button and your left hand on your heart. Breathing in good. Give me one more breath. And let's flutter those eyes open. Bring your awareness back. And let's go to tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let's do a little cat-cow. Rounding the back up. And then arching it forward, gazes forward. Rounding the back up. And arch back. And now look over your right shoulder. Try to push your right hips over. And look at the other side. And go back to the right. And the left. One more. And now let's add in some cat-cow. And now let's put a little pressure on our hands. So lean your shoulders forward a little bit. Let's warm those up and lean back to neutral position. Lean forward and back to neutral. One more time. And now flex those feet onto the mat and lean back, flexing, putting pressure on there, and back to neutral. Lean back onto your feet, back to neutral. Last time. And let's reach back into child's pose, reaching those hands forward, spreading the fingers out. And let's take a couple breaths here. Walk your hands to the right side of the mat, reaching forward. See if you can reach your left hand in front of your right. Really get a good stretch on that side. And let's reach to the left side. And now reach your right hand. See if you can reach it further than your left. And reach back center. And let's go to downward facing dog. Now, since this is the first time we're doing this morning, let's pedal out those legs, warm up the hamstrings a little bit. Knee back, feet flat, bend your knees, push your shoulders, flatten your feet. Go up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, push back on your shoulders, feet flat. Give me 2 more, just like that. Look up in between your hands, walk or jump up. Arms up to the ceiling, meet in prayer position. Prayer hands down to heart center. Prayer hands up towards the ceiling, open them up, down to forward fold. Feel those hamstrings on fire. Flat back or monkey. Back down to forward fold. Keep your left hand on the mat. Bend your left leg. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling, or if you can, deepen your practice, wrap it around. Make sure you're trying to open up that right shoulder. And forward fold. And let's do the other side. Right leg bends, right hand on the floor, left hand up, or behind your back. Back down, right leg back, left leg to meet it in plank position. Now here, let's play around a little bit. Let's lean forward and go back to neutral. You're still in plank. Lean forward on your hands and go back into neutral. One more time. Deep breath in and out. And now as we go down for chaturanga, elbows in, and up dog. You can go baby cobra to up dog, it's up to you. Back up to downward facing dog. Back down to plank. Downward facing dog. Back down to plank. Downward facing dog. Now we're opening up those shoulders. Using your navel. Pull your navel, your belly button up towards your back. Pull it in. Give me one more set. Right leg up. Bend your right leg. Pull it behind you, looking out under your right armpit. Square your hips. Bring your knee towards your nose. Place your right foot in between your hands. Stand up for warrior one. Shoulders away from your ears. Make sure you feel the power between your two thighs. Pushing. Bend, bend, bend. Bend that front leg. Let's open up to warrior two. That back leg should be at a 45-degree angle. And you want to make sure that your front leg, your knee is not pointing in towards your other leg. You want it pointed out, okay? So that's where the power is coming from, and that's what we need to concentrate on. Let's paint the sky behind us. And warrior two. Hand on your right knee, paint the sky the other way. Warrior two, one more time. We're not deepening our practice yet, we're just warming up. We can deepen it in a little bit once we go for our next round. And here, let's windmill the hands down. Right leg meets the left. Plank position, elbows in, bend. Down, baby cobra or up dog. Feet should be pointed. Feet flexed. Up to downward facing dog. Left leg up. Bend it. Look out under your left armpit. Square your hips. Bring your left leg in to meet your nose. Place it in between your hands. Stand up for warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Let's paint the sky, the ceiling rather. Move back to warrior two. And let's go paint the other side. One more time. Let's windmill the hands down. Left leg meets the right, plank position. Bend down, elbows in. Lean forward, baby cobra to up dog. Back up to downward facing dog. And if at any time you want to rest either replacing an exercise or pose, or if you just feel like it's too much and you just need to take a breath, by all means, go ahead. We rest in child's pose. Right leg up. Bend the knee. Bring it in between your hands and let's meet in warrior two. So open up. Back leg should be at 45-degree angle. Let's paint the ceiling. And this time, you can deepen your practice by putting your hand on the floor or binding if you can. And let's hold it here for 5 breaths. Bend that leg to stand back up to warrior two. This time, straighten that front leg. Send your hips back for triangle, reaching the floor if you can. You can either hold your hand onto your shin, onto a block, or if you can, all the way down. That back leg is up towards the ceiling or behind you for deepening it. This is going to stretch that front leg's hamstring really good. So from here, let's windmill the arms open. Back to warrior two. Bring our feet together, hands together for prayer. Arms up, open, forward fold, flat back or monkey, forward fold. Walk your right leg back, left leg back, chaturanga, baby cobra, up dog, downward facing dog, left leg up, bring your left knee to meet your nose, hands in foot between your hands, windmill the arms open to warrior two. Paint the sky or ceiling. Back to warrior two. Arm on your leg. Right arm over. Back up to warrior two. Straighten out that left foot, left leg. Send your hips back. And as you slowly lower, placing your left hand on either your shin, the floor, a block, whatever you can. This is your practice. You can deepen by wrapping that hand around your back, opening up that right shoulder. And let's hold it here for 5 breaths. Let's go back up to warrior two. Meet your right leg to your left, hands in prayer position. Arms up. Let's open up and swan dive forward to forward fold. Grab each of your elbows and just hang out here for a moment. Swinging side to side. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Place your hands on the mat. Right leg back, left leg back to plank. Chaturanga, elbows in. Baby cobra. Up dog, feet are pointed so the tops of your feet are flat on the floor. Bend. Downward facing dog. Walk up or jump forward. Arms up towards the ceiling. Meet in prayer. Prayers, hands to your heart center. Let's get ready for tree pose. So let's meet in Tadasana or mountain pose. Hands by your sides. Shoulders away from your ears. Let's hold it here for 3 breaths. Noticing our body. Are you leaning more to the front, to the sides, or to the back? Hands in prayer position. Here, I want you to start to lean on your left leg. We're going to lift our right slowly, and you do as much as you can. So you can either flex that right foot and hold it there. Maybe that's where you are at your practice, either in general or for today. You can lift it to your ankle, lift that right foot to your ankle, or you can lift it to the shin. And if possible, lift all the way up. Hands in prayer. Let's open up our tree. Maybe even look up towards the ceiling. Hands back into prayer. Release that leg slowly. Release it up and forward, back down to meet the left. Now let's hold it here for a second. Get back into your body. And now let's lean towards the right, lifting that left leg, ball of the foot. Slowly reach it to the ankle, to the shin, and then all the way up. You can pull it up. Hands are in prayer. Let's open up our branches. Hands back into prayer. Release the knee up and back down to meet the right foot. Let's walk it out. Good job. Working on our balance. Maybe that was your intention for today. And now let's open our arms, swan dive forward. Check in with those hamstrings. Earlier they might have felt a little tight and now they're better. Right leg back, left leg back, elbows in, chaturanga, baby cobra, up dog, downward facing dog. Now, I would like everybody to come to a nice seated position for Savasana. You can choose to lay down for your Savasana or sit, whatever you choose for your practice today. In the position that you choose, let's put our right hand on our belly button and our left hand at our heart. And while we're taking our relaxation end of practice, I want you to think about the intention that you set for yourself from the beginning of class. Close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's start to bring our awareness back. Maybe start to wiggle your toes. Maybe start to flutter your eyes open. And just bring the awareness back to the day, to the practice. If you were laying down, sit up and let's meet in butterfly. Hands, prayer to your forehead, to your lips. May you live and may you love with an open heart, to your heart center. Live life, love life. Namaste.